Okay, I got a toolkit I bought online at Amazon.com. I saw something similar on another YouTuber. I thought it was a pretty sweet little mini screwdriver set. Comes with all of these. We got Phillips slotted, posi drive. Never even heard of that one. Got security Torx. Okay, so it is going to replace my old set that I have here. I think I bought this one for, I don't know, $8, long time ago. It served me pretty good. I've got a ton of extra little bits in here. I like the tray. This one looked really nice though, so I bought this one. I think it was $30 Canadian rubles. So let's take a look at it. It's an EZARC, EasycanTools.com. It's pretty heavy. It's got some weight to it. And let's see. Not too bad. Oh yeah, it's got some good weight to it. Let's see if they're any better then. So it's got a spring retention mechanism. Okay. So inside there, I guess you can, if it'll focus. Okay. Little spring mechanism down at the bottom. There we go. So this is just a little spring retention clip. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess this is the screwdriver. This is a this thing's like a, it's not spring loaded. It has a little magnet down here at the bottom that, see, so if we put this midway, it's not spring retent. If we just kind of tap it, it'll get sucked in. Okay. And this kind of, oh, they're all pretty much magnetic. This is like a whole magnetic. Okay, that's interesting. So my old one just kind of has these friction tension slots that they fit in, which is how most of these screwdriver sets kind of operate. This, however, these are all slightly magnetic, so it's not being friction fit held into there. They're kind of just lightly magnetized. Okay, so the retention is pretty good. The magnetic force. is pretty decent on this. I'm worried about the magnetic retention of this. It's not super strong, but I guess it's strong enough to hold these in. Like they're not falling out when I drop it. One came loose there. But so if you drop it from a foot, you're probably going to lose all of these. But if you're just kind of tossing it around or putting it inside the case like you should be, they should be pretty fine. Let's grab a screw here. See if we can unscrew something. Got a little PC here. So this has a little Phillips screw down in there. So let's find our Phillips. So we got Y type. These ones are looks like square, hexagon, hexagon. We got star. And this one is, it looks like, no, this is an H type. Here's those posi drive ones, triangle, and then on this side we've got our cross, our Phillips, Torx, okay, some really tiny Torx there, and then security Torx, sorry, so we got security Torx and then flats, and for some reason another main board and a Y. That's main board one. Okay, so this main board one, the difference, it's actually just a Phillips, but it has a really small, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's got a really small nub that sticks out at the end. So we probably won't need that one. So let's see. Okay, so this end here, right away I went to so this end here stays still, so you can put your finger on this and turn, which is good. The tool seems like it's metal, really hard plastic, but it doesn't really have any flex to it, so it's pull this screw out. I don't think it will. Let's try this one. Let's try a larger size here. So it gets a pretty good firm grip on it. think these are just captive screws that don't really come out very easily on this machine. It's fine. But you can see that it's got a firm enough grip that it can turn this whole machine. So they're not camming out, which is pretty good, but I want to see the strength of the magnet. And it can pick it up. Keep it on the end. It'll keep it on the end for you to be able to get into a slot. So not super strong. I think my old one might be a little stronger. Let's try, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, the old one is a little bit stronger. We'll see if that. Yeah. So, this tool size is slightly longer. But I don't know how much that's going to affect the magnetism. But I'm happy with the magnetic strength of that. You don't really need too much, just enough to hold the tool and hold the screw into there. And the tool, the tips themselves are not actually magnetic. It's getting the magnetic pull from the screwdriver itself. Cool. So I'm happy with that, and I will be using this as my toolkit. A little more compact. I like how this goes away. Pretty sleek. Pretty firm case as well. It's not thin. It's got a good weight to it. But that's the review of the EZARC screwdriver set. Thanks for watching.